Hey guys, and welcome to a new video again about tactics in doubles and mixed doubles. Today's topic is positioning, so we're gonna have a closer look of where to position on court and how to cover the court in all kind of situations. Again, super excited to get joined by Australia's top shuttler in women's doubles and mixed doubles, Gronya Somerville. Again, on her channel you will find another video today about serve and return, so a really important topic, and I will link it in the description below. Definitely check it out after this video here. But now let's dive into positioning in doubles and mixed doubles. A classic mistake from beginners when they play doubles and mixed doubles is that they are always standing side by side. But if you look at professional players, and for example here also in the women's doubles with Gronya, you will see that they are a lot moving also front and net. So they are not standing side by side all the time. And always when they are in an attacking situation, one player is moving more to the rear court and the other one is going more to the front court. Why they are doing that? A very simple reason. Usually if you get a high shot, you want to attack it most of the time, so you want to play a smash. And in many cases the smash will just be returned short to the net. And if you're standing side by side and now the shuttle comes to your side, you will probably be really low at the net, you won't be able to attack anymore, and yeah, the opponents have the chance to attack afterwards. So this is important. If your partner is attacking, go forward, cover the net, so if the short defense is coming, you will be high there, you can put again pressure on your opponents and you maybe score a point or you stay in the attack.
That's well played.
So the main things you have to be aware of in terms of tactics for attack is rotating as a pair and following up after you hit a good shot. So usually in doubles combinations there is more a person who is better at the rear court and a person who is better at the front court. Of course you still need to be able to do both positions, but there's usually a better kind of combination in your positioning. So the tactic of the rear court person is to try and get a short lift and then be able to follow up and come forward. So this means that the front person needs to have good awareness of where the back person is when the shuttle is short and when the back person is going to hit and try and come forward. You can see it in this rally here where it's a short lift and then they're coming up forward and really trying to put pressure on the net, and both of them are pushing up together because the opponents find it hard to lift over them. So that means that as the back person is coming forward, the front person moves to the side, and then also if the shuttle does go over cross court, then the front person is then covering that. So the back person is no longer just covering the rear court, and they're both more focused on the front court because they have put more pressure on the opponent, meaning it'll be more unlikely for the opponent to be able to lift over them.
In defense you will usually see that the partners are standing side by side, and the reason is they want to cover the full width of the court, because now the smash is the most dangerous shot and you don't have so much time to move sideways if the smash is coming, so you want to cover the full width. And yeah, every player is almost taking his own half court. You have to adjust it a little bit depending on the situation, but we're coming to that in a later advice. One more thing about defense, if you look at the foot position, here also Gronya and her partner, they are standing very parallel to the net. So this is also something you should definitely try. Don't choose a position where one foot is in the front, but stand side by side, maybe a little bit, one foot a little bit back. That allows you also to push forward and go forward if there's a drop shot, or also move backward if there's a clear. But most of the times you want to have a wide stance and also stand almost parallel to the net with your feet.
So at an advanced level, one of the biggest things about attack is the placement of the shot. So as your opponent gets higher in quality, they're going to be able to have more options in the defense and be able to do more with the shuttle. So this means that you really need to be aware of when you hit it to a certain spot, what the likelihood of them playing a certain shot is. So for example, if you're hitting somebody down here, then it's a bit harder for them to play cross. So then you'll know that if you're trying to hit them here, then the front court person can really wait on that straight shot because it's more challenging for them to play cross. And if they do play cross, you also have a bit more time to react. Whereas on this side, sometimes it's a little bit easier to play cross than the other. So then you might have the back person looking for the straight more and the front court person is looking for that cross a little bit more. It's also very dependent on the opponent and their habits and what they're good at and what they like to play. And as you get more experience as a player, you pick up on these things and you can register more quickly what somebody likes to do so that they have less opportunities to hit that shot before you realize, oh, they always do that. I need to be aware of that and always follow up on it.
If you are the front player, it is very important that you are reacting to the shot of your partner very quickly. So what are the options that your partner can play if he has a high shot? There is a clear, there is a smash, and there is a drop, basically. So first of all, you can play a clear. And in most cases, when you play a clear, the other couple has maybe a chance to attack. So the front player has to move backwards and try to get into a more side-by-side positioning when that happens. If you play a smash, various things can happen. Good players can easily play a long defense, but that is, especially on the basic level, not so common. So most of the times there will be a short defense or maybe a flat, little bit faster defense. For the flat and fast defense, it is important that you're not standing too close to the net. So always don't wait at the tee, wait a little bit further behind the tee, and then you have a good chance also to cover for the flat and fast defense. If the slow defense comes to the net after a smash, it travels a lot faster than, for example, after a drop shot. You don't have to go all the way to the net. So in most cases, you still have the chance to be high there and take the shuttle early and stay in the attack. But now what happens if your partner plays a drop shot? Then the opponents can play easily a very close and tight net shot. And there you also have to be close to the net if you want to be high again, maybe kill it or maybe keep the pressure up. So if you hear that your partner is playing a drop, maybe if you see that the shuttle is passing you slowly, then also take a step forward, move forward to the net. So you also make it difficult for your opponents to play that tight net shot.
So as a doubles pair, it's really important to have an understanding about when somebody blocks, who will go in. So a block shot is a defensive shot that's quite soft and goes just over the net. And this is typically a shot that you also play to try and get the attack back because you want it to go below the net, forcing your opponent to lift up. And so it's important for you guys to have an understanding about who's going to go in, making sure the other person comes quickly behind so that you can take advantage of that attacking position. So often it's usually whoever plays a shot will go in because they have the prior knowledge of what they want to do so they can anticipate going forward quicker. But in some circumstances, like for me, I have a left-handed doubles partner. So in some situations, one of us will block and the other one will go in because, for example, they might be able to push quickly to our backhand side. So we try and make it so that it comes to our forehand side.
So you see so many different aspects that are important if it comes to positioning and where to position on court. I hope these tips will help you and your partner to cover the court a lot better and also to know exactly where to move after different kinds of shots and in different kinds of situations. As I mentioned in the beginning, check out Gronya's channel as well, and you will find even more videos about tactics in doubles and mixed doubles we did together. So general tactics, defense, and also, as I said, serve and return. And as usual, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and then I see you in my next video. Bye bye, have a nice week.